Hello, StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another edition of Short Games Compilation! Today we're going to have a whole lot of short games from Homestory Cup. That wrapped up last week. And let's get right on into it. In the top left-hand corner of the map, not proxying, is the blue player, who is Protoss, and his name is Zest. And in the bottom right-hand corner of the map, it is the red Terran player who is proxying. His name is uThermal from Team Liquid, and let's see what he does with this guy. What this SCV is up to is going to be very interesting and very important to know for sure. And here he is. It's a proxy barracks. Obviously, not much else he can do. Who doesn't already have a barracks back home as far as the tech trees go? All right, so going to be proxy Reaper, something along those lines. And this is Homestory Cup, so as far as I know, this was played on what turned out to be the final version of the balance patch. Although Blizzard then did announce, let's see, when did they announce this? On Friday. So 2 days ago, they would update the balance patch. So pretty quickly, they decided they're going to change some things. Burrowcast for fungal is going to be removed from infestors. That's a huge one. That's a massive, massive one. What else were they talking about here? They were talking about increasing the cost of a... what's it called? Oh, I'm so embarrassed right now. Shield regenerator thing. Shield generation. Let me do this. What the? That button was not right at all. I can just press B? Shield battery. That's the one. Increase the cost of a shield battery. So this is not on the latest patch. It is going to be Reaper. So it's going to be Reaper group names. Do we have one of those? I think we have one of those in the annals. Let's see what we can figure out here. Reaper group name list. I've got one. It is, yeah, the Wolfgang. This group of outlaws targeted holo recordings of ancient music, specifically that of Mozart. When they were caught and forced to join the Reaper Corps, they agreed to call themselves the Wolfgang, as a nod to their glory days. Here we go, Zealots out. Oh, there's a bunker that was being constructed up here too by uThermal. And you can kill a Zealot with a Reaper. It just takes a while. Zealot trying to take down this bunker. SCV can't complete it as long as the Zealot's around. Yep, other members of the Wolfgang are here forcing a cancel on that bunker with the Zealot and the probe pull. Gorgeous stuff here. And getting a Stalker out too. This is not going well for uThermal. I would say this Stalker especially, big time troubles. KD8 charging him closer to the Reapers. They are faster. They don't hit really hard. SCV gets killed. Body sent absolutely flying off of the map here. Is he continuing to make... He is more members of Wolfgang joining the party. He has actually not lost any of them yet. This is uThermal. This is one of the better proxy Reaper players that we have in the world today. So moving in, he's going to try to get rid of the Stalker. The damage done by the Stalker was increased, but the attack rate was slowed. This might be it for Zest. Like, I don't know what he's going to do. He's making another Stalker here, which is fantastic, but he's kind of stuck in a corner, and he's going to get taken out. This is so many Reapers right now from uThermal. Bam! Stalker gone. Sentry out, trying to do stuff. Probes getting absolutely massacred. 4 probes, 5 probes. They are so injured, and that's it. A good game from Zest. uThermal's victorious in 3 minutes and 23 seconds with a proxy Reaper. This is why you scout. This is why you scout, you guys. Also, no photon overcharge for Zest. I would like to point that out. He did not have photon overcharge as a way to save him from this. So this is something Protoss players have been worrying about. This one base attack from Terran has been wrecking them a lot. So we'll see if any Protoss can pull this off. We're going to come back with more from Homestory Cup Short Games Compilation by Falcon Paladin in just a second. Welcome back to Short Games Compilation, everyone. This will be a game between Sock and Showtime on Odyssey, the latter edition. In the bottom right-hand corner of the map, it is the red Protoss player, Showtime, from Arma Team. And in the top left-hand corner of the map, it is the blue Protoss player, Sock. So we are going to have a Protoss victor here today in this short game. Now, I should clarify, this is not cheese. I do not guarantee these to be cheese games, although game 1 definitely was. This is just short games. This stuff with file sizes that are very low. And that just tells me it's a short game. Replays that have a small file size usually mean they're over in, under 5 minutes, maybe closer to 7 depending on how things go. But this should be a pretty good one. Should be a pretty darn fast one indeed. So yeah, you can get a mothership eventually. with a fleet beacon, but no mothership core. You can recall again. You got your regular chrono boost back. There are some differences here for Protoss for sure. Stalkers were changed, as I said. Damage per second not changed. They hit harder, but hit slower. And they do gain +2 attack for every 1 upgrade they do for attack at the forge. So that's pretty nice. That's the big thing for Stalkers that make them better than their old versions. Meanwhile, it's going to be a double gateway opening from Sock, and same story here from Showtime. As we see in PvP, a lot of it actually is this whole either 2 Stalker or 2 Adept type thing. Now, I wonder if we're going to see Stalkers here on patch 4.0, just because I feel like, again, the Stalker upgrade has been nice. Adepts, where they changed their Sonic Transfer Vision was increased, so they can scout better with those. So that might be enough of a reason for these players to get Adepts instead of Stalkers, but I don't know. Yeah, there's your double gas, and the Cybernetics cores are finishing for both of these players. And who's it going to be? Who's going to go Stalker here? Stalker for Showtime, double Stalker as predicted, and just a little bit behind is Sock, and going also for double Stalker. All right, so 2 Stalker versus 2 Stalker. Sock is trying to sneak on in here with this probe. And trying to get in. I was going to say, that's just the AI trying to get inside the base when there's a wall. Says, how about over here? Would you like me to go over here? I can't get inside. No, just come up and get as close as you can at that point. And getting a shield battery, too, is Showtime. All right, I like it. Is Sock doing any such thing? No, Sock is not getting a shield battery. He is perhaps planning on being a little bit more aggressive. But guess what? So Showtime coming out with his Stalkers. Socks are out, too. A little bit later, but it doesn't really matter at this point, unless it turns into some kind of a weird base race. Stalker does chase away the probe. Oh, you know what? It is actually a little bit better if you're doing this kind of a thing where every shot comes a little bit late anyway, right? You're waiting 1.5 seconds to fire your next shot anyway, so the fact that you hit harder is good in this situation for Stalkers. I like it. I don't know. I like the change. I don't know all of the reasoning behind it, but it seems to make sense to me. Both players are expanding behind this. Neither player felt totally safe moving across the map there. And no blood has been drawn. Is that true? Yeah. No blood drawn. Immediate Immortal from Showtime. Immortal's still fantastic in PvP. If you can't get Immortals in PvP, you're going to have a bad time. They're just amazing. Stalkers are the core component of PvP. Disruptor is pretty good, but now the Disruptors will automatically fire on the first thing they touch. You can't get those Purification Novas inside circles of units and go blam. It'd come over, hit this sentry, blam. Those 2 would die, right? But not anything behind them, because this circle would be here instead of here. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. So I'm not even sure we're going to see any more Disruptor tennis. Both players are now getting shield batteries, making this a bit more of a defensive type situation. Although Showtime is moving out. Showtime's moving out, hallucinating a Phoenix, bringing some sentries and an Immortal and a Stalker across the map with him to see what is up. Shield battery going to finish. I like the design on this. I don't know. It just feels... It feels kind of like the Rebel Alliance looking at plans for the Death Star. There's a little bit of that. Anyway, are there any Immortals? Oh, no. Sock, did you skip Immortal? Is he trying to do this thing with shield battery? I don't know about this, man. I do not know about this plan of yours. Hallucinated Phoenix goes down. Is that another Immortal coming? Ooh, no, it's not. But Sock's getting an Immortal of his own, but it's not there yet. It's going to be late. Oh, no. Oh, no, Sock. You can't skip Immortal. Trying to get another one of these shield batteries up. It's going to be enough is the question. Look at that healing. They're already in shield up for Showtime's units. Good force fields coming up both sides. However, everybody can still attack. The Immortal doing horrible amounts of damage, though, to everything, especially these Stalkers. Probes pulled off the line, not going very well at all. Good War Prism Micro keeping the wounded Stalkers at the back for Showtime. And suddenly Stalker count starting to dwindle very, very fast for Sock here. Immortal already has 3 kills, and that's going to be it. That is it for Sock. He's pulling the probes. He's got an Immortal coming down the ramp of his own. Force fielding out the Immortal, though. Doing a jiggly leg dance up there. And that's going to be it. Zealot tries to pop out to deal with this, but no. Man, Sock. I don't know if you can do this, honestly. I mean, he can't. I'm just saying you can't skip. You can't wait on your Immortal. If the Immortal had been here, it would have been so much different. Shield batteries would have been very nice. That's it. Sock with the GG, and Showtime is your winner. Woo! Yeah, just a standard little push from Showtime. I think he was surprised. Sock was experimenting a little bit, trying to see if he could hold it with shield batteries rather than getting an immortal, but the answer is no. Science experiment completed. You still do need an immortal. All right, game 3 of the compilation from Falcon Paladin coming at you in just a second. Short game compilation will continue with a game between Neeb and Guru on Odyssey, the Ladder Edition. In the top left-hand corner of the map, it is the red Protoss player Neeb representing Ting. And in the bottom right-hand corner of the map, it is the blue Zerg player Guru from, oh, I know this. I know who these people are. Faya, is it Physics? Team Physics somewhere along the line. PHY. StarCraft. Let's see if we can find this here. Psionic Storm. Nope, that's not the one. Team Psionic Storm, something like that. Can't remember. Dang it, Guru. Who do you play for? Who knows? All right, so ZVP here. Who's going to be our cheeser? Who's going to go for the one base attack? PvP, again, is pretty darn common. Going for the one base attacks. Guru going hatch first, so not going to be him. Thought for a second that could be a proxy, but no. And this is definitely a gateway, so it's not a cannon rush from Neeb either. So we'll see who the one is going to be as far as this thing is concerned. All right, so no cast from me from Gauntlet today, as it turns out. There is not going to be a cast because it's going to be the Contender Finals, where all the best players from the Gauntlet Global Open are going to compete for even more cash and more prizes and more glory. That will be cast by Element and Bobby Awesome on the Gauntlet SC2 channel. So if you want to see all the players who did super well in the Opens recently, check them out. Go check out Gauntlet, twitch.tv/Gauntlet SC2. Is that probe harassment happening? Yeah, Neeb doing ye old probe harassment here on these minerals. Getting a spawning pool is Guru. Got the gas already. Nothing too crazy. This looks like a very standard macro style game, but again, should be short. I know that kind of spoils things. It does sort of spoil things just because you know this isn't going to turn into a huge macro game. But you know what? For the short games, for the entertainment that they bring, I think it's okay. I think every once in a while it's fine to do this sort of thing. Got Cheese Compilation coming up on Wednesday. Should be in the process of being screened right now when this airs. I'll probably cast it on Monday night or Tuesday night. It will be up on Wednesday and there to be enjoyed for all. Ooh, I'm excited actually for some 4.0 cheese. This one will not be 4.0. None of the cheese here will be part of that. It'll be from patch 3.9 just because that's when I got all the replays. But the one after that will definitely be from the 4.0. It's going to be a Stargate opening from Neeb. Overlord scouting in here for Guru. Does he have the, yeah, the 0.9 move speed? The Sloverlords are not as slow as they used to be. Been working out, getting in the gym. Guru doesn't even need speed upgrade for these Overlords. They are so zippy as it is. Look how fast this guy is. Blah. So fast. That blue trailing on his head. What? Did he not scout that Stargate? He almost scouted the Stargate and then got afraid and then upgraded to a drop. Oh, is it going to be dropling action? It's going to be dropling action. Oh, does Neeb not see this? Neeb does not see this. It is perfectly placed. Perfectly placed. And it's a Void Ray. Ooh, Void Ray might save the day here. Actually, elevatoring the load process a lot faster for Overlords compared to the unload process. And here we go. Oh, the speed kicks in just as the Lings get into this mineral line. Void Ray is not here. Oh my goodness gracious, is Guru going to take a game off of Neeb right now? I don't know what Neeb's going to do. He's got a Depths. Oh, the probe count is just 8 probes dead to these Lings. Running down in the natural base. Going to try to get some kills here too. Again, Photon Overcharge is not a thing. Adepts are out. Trying to maybe kill. Oh, more Lings have joined the party. Fighting here on this ramp. Guru decides to go for it. He has no reason to be afraid. Depths going down. Probes going down. Probes, or Adepts getting out of there as it turns out. We are so many probes down. 19 probes dead at this point. I think that might actually be it, and that's it. The good game. The speedling, dropling action. Not scouting it can have dire consequences. Void Ray or no. Neeb forced to leave. Guru takes the game off one of the best players in the world in Neeb just by simply finding a nice position, elevatoring some Lings in, and Neeb doing not 0% scouting. He did scouting, but just not enough inside his own main base. That hurts. Hurts a lot. All right, that's it for that game. Let's come back with more from the short games in just a second. We're back with more short games on a new map. This is going to be Alive versus Mana on Neon Violet Square, the Ladder Edition. Wow, I am back in the 80s. In the bottom right-hand corner of the map, it is the red Protoss player, Liquid Mana, from Team Liquid. And in the top left-hand corner of the map, it is the blue Terran player, Alive. Oh my goodness, even the rain is pink on this map. Look at the colors. Blue around here, pink all up here. Some, like, I don't know, crazy square-looking cube things. The colors. They're great. They're really fun. Neon Violet Square. All right, so I haven't seen this map before, but standard map, or standard ramp into your main. Natural base looks pretty safe. There are backdoor rocks you have to worry about. No, actually, no, that's debris. Okay, so you can actually destroy that to open that up if you want to. That's probably your third base location. You have a safe. Another base back here you can take too. So kind of a quick 3-base situation for Protoss and Terran. A very safe base they can take back here. Defend it by putting stuff up at this location and be pretty good. Pretty good with it there. All right, I like it. I like it. There are 2 gases back here too. No sign of single gas bases anywhere on this map. Blizzard might be done with those, based on what we're seeing here. Yeah, even 2 at this gold. How many gold bases? 1. Looks like there's 1. Yeah, 1 gold base per side, which has been pretty standard too. And no sign of island maps. Remember when there used to be island maps? Not island maps, but island bases on certain maps. Remember those? Those were fun. What was one? Newkirk Precinct, I believe, had one. A couple islands you could take. But no sign of them recently in the map pool. I'm just not quite sure why that is. What about balance, perhaps they're worried about? Meanwhile, Mana's throwing up a proxy pylon. And it's going to be, I'm going to have to assume Stargate right now. Ready, set, Stargate. Liquid Mana working on having enough for a Stargate. And there it is, Stargate. Warping in the purple rain. Purple rain. Ah, Prince. Prince. Musical genius. Definitely died too soon. All right, so Probe going to come in for the scout. See exactly what her Oracle is going to get in here. What do I assume probes are female? Don't know. They're robots, right? They're just robots. Trailing blue fire. Marine, good stutter step here. Might get it. And does. Ooh. Probe does not get in for a scout at all. Marine ready to rock. But again, Probe delayed. If Probe had come directly in here, would have had time definitely to make something happen. But as it stands, is Live just going to forget about oracles? Is that what this is? Did we see any sign of anti-air? It was getting a Widow Mine. Okay, so not super worried. Or actually is worried about stuff coming in from the other side. Oracle on the way. We do have an Oracle name almost ready to go. Let's take a look here. Oracle names. All right, this Oracle's name is Vampira. This hero Oracle gains energy for every kill she makes. In addition, after 10 kills, she gains the capability to cloak. Well, I don't know if you're going to get 10 kills. But here we go, Vampira. Ready to rock. Oh, Marine's ready to go here. And Vampira sneaking around. Widow Mine! Oh, no, got it! Just on the edge. Just on the edge of the range of that Widow Mine. Ugh. That hurts. Also, SCV Scout down here? Yeah, SCV Scout down here. We do have a gateway, double gateway here for mana coming in. And do you keep pushing with that mana? You're probably done. You're probably done with the aggression. Oh, that Widow Mine placement was fantastic. And here comes a Marine drop from Alive. Is the counterattack just going to be enough to kill mana here is the question. Shield battery. I do like the shield battery into the mineral line concept here. We saw this from Zest in one of the games I cast last week. And it seemed pretty good. Honestly, keeps your stuff alive a little bit longer, especially in the situation where there's Ling attacks. Marine DPS might be enough to overcome it. But either way, this is kind of trying to compensate for no photon overcharge. Here we go, healing up these probes. One dies anyway. There we go. Focus firing now. You didn't necessarily have to focus fire before, but now you definitely do. Marines surround with the probes. Oh, the Stalker's dead now, though, and the healing by the medevac is overcoming the healing by the shield battery. But guess who's over here? Mana's stuff. That's why he doesn't have anything back home. He was proxying a gateway down on this left side. He's going to go for the base trade. Never base traded Terran is what they say. Natural base is pretty much in shambles right now. Got sentries, got a couple adepts, and a stalker here. Gonna try to get rid of this supply depot. Can't quite take it down. SCV's here to fight Marines on the high ground too. Meanwhile, these Marines running around doing pretty much whatever they please. A Cyclone has joined the party. Zealot actually getting rid of the Cyclone. All right, so Zealot might be enough to help get rid of these Marines, killing a couple of them, and now it's just probes. And there's a Stalker with his shield battery. This is turning into a pretty tight game. Sentries, Guardian, shield is up. The Sentries doing very nicely for themselves. Trying to kill SCVs, trying to kill Marines on the other side of this wall. Alive is kind of stuck back here. And wow, Stalker chasing off a Liberator here at the natural base too. Marines still killing stuff inside the main of Mana. Oh, and Mana taps out. Mana with the GG was down to 1 probe. And Alive is victorious. Kept his main. Natural base still is an option there too. Mana was out of money. Mana had exactly 2 Stalkers, 2 Sentries, and an Adept. Those Liberators were just major problems too. So good job by Alive. Fends off the Oracle very nicely, and then the counterattack, just fantastic. Nicely done. All right, more short games coming at you from Falcon Paladin in just a second. New maps abound. This game will be between Hearthstone and Impact on Battle on the Boardwalk, the latter edition. Ooh. Looks like a scary bear. Eye, nose, ears. In the top left-hand corner of Battle on the Boardwalk, it is the Red Protoss player, Hearthstone. And in the top right-hand corner, it is the Blue Zerg player, Impact. So Impact versus Hearthstone here in a map where both players spawn on, I don't know, basically they don't cross-spawn. No cross-spawn positions. Is there a word for that? They spawn on the same side of the map? Same top of the map. Anyway, can you just walk across here? What? There are... There's... Oh, that's hilarious. There's a campfire here. There's little lounge chairs and beach umbrellas. Is that fire making noise? I think it is. That's amazing. So can you just walk straight over? That rush distance does not seem very far. Wow, Hearthstone expanding to the gold early in the bottom left-hand corner here. Meanwhile, Impact is actually going for a one-base attack. This is not good. This is not good for Hearthstone at all, man. I don't know you can one-base this thing on this map. Look at this rush distance. It's not that far. Not really that... No, not that far at all. Trying to hold this base is probably really difficult, which is why Hearthstone's not bothering. And look how wide open that is. Yeah, this is not going to be a favorite of Terrans or Protoss. They're probably going to veto this map quite a bit, if I had to take a guess on that. Check this out. Check out that natural you're supposed to be able to defend. I'm looking... Is there anywhere else for a natural? No. I mean, maybe... I mean, Hearthstone taking a natural down in the bottom left-hand corner on this boardwalk tile set, which is nice. Which is very nice. All right, so Probe Scouts does see... Okay, there's an expansion for Impact. He is going for a Roach Warren, but the fact of the matter is he's getting speed very quickly. This is going to be an aggressive build. I feel like Impact is going to be the reason this is a short game. Immediate Zealot from Hearthstone. What are these probes? Oh, he's recalling them down to the gold. Oh, that was nice. That was a good use of recall from Hearthstone. Wow. All right. So we're definitely showing off some of the newer abilities from patch 4.0 here from Patch 4.0. Some slowlings here at the front. Zealot holding the line very nicely. Impact says, all right, there's not an expansion from my Protoss opponent. I don't see any other higher tech here. He has to have something somewhere. Where is it? I don't really care. I'm going to kill him with roaches, says Impact. He's going Roach. Probably going to get some Ravagers in there too. If I know anything about these Zergy players in the world today, is that they like to go them Ravagers. Stargate is the choice of tech from Hearthstone. Pretty good against Roach. Ravager getting some Voideries out. Very nice. Oracles also not bad. Oh, another thing. Oracle initially in 4.0 was changed to do regular damage, normal damage instead of spell damage, which means that armor actually affects how much damage they do, which means they're not as good against buildings. But then it actually got switched back. Part of that super fast update patch was they said, you know what? We like Oracles to do spell damage instead of normal damage, so it's back. Strangely enough. Oh, you do have to go up and around all these beach chairs. You can't just squeeze through here? Really? Man, you guys are bigger than I thought. All right, this is definitely a crazy aggressive attack from Impact. Getting a couple shield batteries up to trying to hold this. We'll see if the shield batteries make a difference for our Protoss player, because here comes the pain train from Impact. Roaches, goodbye Zealot, not going to happen. Oh, the healing actually keeping the Zealot alive here. What is happening? Did it actually end up dead? It did end up dead here, but Roaches pushing through. Ravagers here too. Forcing cancels there. Single Stalker. I don't care if you're getting healed, and the shield battery is out of energy anyway. Wow, look at this aggressive push. A 4-minute Roach Ravager push here. And by Ravager, I mean there's a single Ravager, but he does have 2 kills already. And now, oh, the Transfuse. A Queen made it all the way over. Oh, the last second Transfuse. And here's our Void Ray. Void Ray ready to rock. It's going to be a Queen DP. Yep, Queen anti-air. Very good. Very good. If the Ravager can get a Corrosive Bile up on there too, and it does. But look at the healing. Oh no, shield battery depowered. Queen versus Void Ray. Who is going to win the battle? It doesn't matter. Hearthstone with the GG. Hearthstone is out. And Impact is victorious. Impact wants to know, was there a base down here? There was. And then he leaves too. Yeah, he was just curious why Hearthstone was on one base and didn't have enough stuff. The answer was because it was all down here. He'd invested a lot in this bottom left-hand map and it didn't do a lot of things. Yeah, I think this is a lot of what we're going to see on this map for Zergs versus Protoss and Terran, because this is just, it's so close and it's so wide open. Being aggressive just makes logical sense for the Zerg. All right, more StarCraft 2 coming at you in just a second. uThermal's at it again, you guys. This one is going to be on a new map once again. It is Neeb versus uThermal on Catalyst, the Ladder Edition. In the bottom right-hand corner of the map, it is the red Terran player, Liquid Thermi. Kind of got stuck between uThermal and Liquid Thermi there, but either way works. And in the top left-hand corner of the map, it is the blue Protoss player, Neeb, who hardly needs any introduction, as he is so very good. All right, proxy SCV again from uThermal. What's it going to be? Is it going to be Marines? Is it going to be Reapers? Is it just going to be Reapers until the end of time? Is that what it is? Photon Overcharge is gone, so uThermal is going to abuse it until the end of time. I mean, there's that gas, so it's definitely not going to be just Marines. Is there another There's another SCV coming here, and there is the Probe Scout. Okay, so Neeb's doing this right. He's sending the Probe Scout down here on Catalyst. Let's get a quick look at this one. It's kind of a volcanic gray coal tile set. There's your expansion. Fairly well defendable, I would say. Third base is a bit of a nightmare. Yeah, third base is wide open no matter where you choose to take it. Got some rock towers you can knock down. Are there golds in the middle at all? Nope, no golds on this map. But the Probe Scouts and says, okay, no barracks, 1 gas, it's going to be Reapers. What do I do? What's the answer? Immediately getting another gas, immediately getting a Cybernetics core, immediately tossing up another pylon here, because guess what's going to be here soon? Reapers. That's what's going to be here soon, which means I should get another Reaper name list. Yeah, that Wolfgang Reaper clan was pretty good. They were pretty good at this game. So, new group is going to be the Swift Devs, a removed mercenary group that was supposed to be available in Wings of Liberty. These hero Reapers have better stats than the normal unit, and they can also use Stim Pack. Ooh, fancy stuff. Ah, there's that bunker he was trying. He was trying this before against Zest. It didn't work very well, but it didn't matter in the end. So here we go. What's the Zealot immediately on the way? Stalker on the way here to this bunker. Cannot finish. The bunker will be the death of Neeb, and he knows it. And he knows it, man. Swift Death already has 1 kill. More and more Reapers going to join this party. This is reminding me a lot of the 5-Rax Reaper that was the bane of Zergs back in Wings of Liberty for a little bit. Just really hard to stop. And again, Stalker seems to be the right choice. What else can you do, honestly, early in the game? But he is rebuffing it pretty nicely. Although 3 Reapers have showed up. And look at how well they do. Keeping the Stalker alive. Oh, trying to keep the Stalker alive. Can't keep the Stalker alive. Killing the SCV, building this bunker seems like a pretty good thing, and they do end up finishing it off. Zealot here too, still kicking it, but have not killed any Reaper so far. No, none of the Swift Death have been killed. Bunker canceled. Just means more resources for Reapers, is I believe how this works. Robotics facility, an Immortal would be pretty good. Actually, can Neeb get an Immortal out? I think that's what I'm rooting for right now. Come on. Get an Immortal out. Look at this probe fight, and no, Neeb with a GG. Neeb is out. Any Reapers die? No, uThermal's Reaper control is just insane. It's just disgusting. Can we assume that every one of these short games from uThermal is just this? from Homestory Cup? I think we can. I think we can. So, I don't, can Neeb have held on? I mean, probably not. Probably couldn't have held on. Man, photon overcharge has really crippled Protoss. They need something. They need something better than what they have, I think. Whew, more cheese coming at you. Or coming your way, coming at you. It is late, and I'm confusing words in just a second. It's Fear. It's Scarlett. And it's Odyssey, the latter edition. In the bottom right-hand corner of the map, it is the pink Zerg player, Scarlett. And in the top left-hand corner of the map, it is the blue Protoss player, Fear. Striking fear into the hearts of people. Is that how that works? I don't know. All right, so a pink versus blue. I like to see the non-standard colors quite a bit. We've seen it here today somewhat. Scarlett always seems to choose pink if she has the ability and opportunity to, which is appreciated. All right, Protoss, I hear ya. I don't main Protoss, but I feel the pain here, you guys. You are struggling right now in these short games. It seems like if you can't get to the 5, 10, 15-minute mark, you're in a lot of trouble. And I can see why. I can totally understand why that is here. We did see Zest beat Scarlett, spoiler alert, in the game last week in patch 4.0 with some really good Colossus play. Right? Some really great stuff. Also, what else did... Phoenix play was very good. Immortal's also fantastic. Yeah, I mean, we're talking late game stuff. Scarlett is going for a gold expansion first of all. Probe scouts in, sees, okay, nothing at the expansion. We do have a pool and extractor. So, timings, yeah, there is an expansion somewhere. Just not entirely sure where it is. Trying to sneak on over, and nope, not there. Beeline for this gold. Watch this probe. Not even going to slow down in a beeline for that. I mean, obviously does check that third base possible location too, but that's stupid. There's no reason for Scarlett to expand there first, and ta-da! Here it is. Now, what does Fear do from Dead Pixels? What does he do here in the face of this? Got a cybernetics core, getting a zealot. He's trying to get a zealot out as fast as Protossly possible, and this guy's going to hoof it way across the map here on Odyssey. Hoof, 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 hoof. Come on, let's do this thing. Got his braid on out. Got his blades out. Got his armor up. Got his chin beard rocking. Let's do this. Can we get there in time? The answer is, I mean, not in time to stop it from finishing because it's already done. Also, there's a queen and a bunch of lings in production. Probably at that very base. Ooh, getting a pylon up, though. I hear that. I hear that sound. There it is. Getting a pylon down here on this low ground. Again, photon overcharge, Fear. Did you forget that? Seems like maybe you forgot that. And, oh, the lings pop out just in time. Just in time. Positioning very good here. And there it is. Yep, great positioning by the Zealot. Queen's out, though, and now he has to go. Now he has to go. Oh, it's going to be shield. What the shield batteries? I don't understand. I really don't know what Fear is trying to do. He's trying to get into a position where he can live if that shield battery finishes, but no, he's forced to cancel. Too many lings showed up. The Zealot ends up dead. Proxy Stargate over here from Fear. He's trying desperately to knock this thing down, but there's a spine crawler, there's a queen. The lings are heading across the map now. Is there actually a wall for Fear? The answer is no. There's not a wall for Fear. Dude, did you see the number of lings? And they've got speed now, too. And it's going to be droppling! Look at that. Perfect positioning, too. Speedlings in your main. That's it. That's going to be it. I know you've got 2 adepts, man, but we've seen this show before. This dropling stuff, it's too good. Probes forced to fight. Adept getting focused down and killed. Lings running around. I mean, they're at the front door. They're at the back door. Pylons are falling. Adept is stuck inside her little secure area of warping in stuff. There's so many lings. It's 28 to 19 harvesters. But man, this ling flood ability, you gotta watch out for it if you're Protoss, as it turns out. And is there anything to protect the main? There's a single adept to protect the main base. That's it. This is too many lings. That's going to be ball game. That's your ball game. I understand these probes are going to fight, but the lings are not going to flee from this particular one at all. Yeah, their whole positioning, trying to mess up the AI of the lings, but it's not going to be enough. It's 14 to 19 harvesters. Fear had a nice healthy lead. It's gone now. It is gone now. That natural base is not even done. Adept is getting healed up by that shield battery, keeping her alive for quite a while, but then the energy runs out. And the Lings are at the front door, and the Lings are inside the house, and that's a good game from Fierce. Scarlett gets your win. All right, so we're going to go one more. One more for this short games compilation. It's going to involve a Protoss, and I will promise nothing else. We'll be back in just a second. Welcome back to the short games compilation. This will be a game between Neeb and uThermal on Ascension to Ire, the Ladder Edition. Once again, from Homestory Cup, let's introduce these players. In the bottom right-hand corner of the map, it is the red Terran player, Liquid Thermi. And in the top left-hand corner of the map, it is the blue Protoss player, Neeb. Once again, check this out. Proxy SCV heading across the map. What's he up to? We don't know. That's why we watch. Yeah, it's going to be a barracks. Okay, no real shocker there because, yeah, you know, Terran build orders. All right, proxy barracks down south. Way, way down south. Is there not safe place to proxy barracks on this map any closer? Maybe right here or maybe up here. Seems a little bit closer than way down here, but we will see. We'll see what uThermal is up to. Also, available hop-up space is not great either. You've got this, and you got this, which is basically the ramp, which is going to be defended. uThermal's going for it, though. He's got the one gas. He is keeping SCV production. We'll see when he stops that. When does he stop SCV production for this? He stops right about there. Yeah, 13. 13 is all that he wants. And here goes nothing. We're going to have to name another Reaper gang group. I think we are. I believe wholeheartedly with all of my soul that we are. This is the Suicide Squad. Actually, please hold. What is going on? Why is he getting a tech lab? I was all set to go for a Reaper group name list. He's getting, what, the Marauder with concussion shell? Concussive shells here from uThermal. All right, Marauder push coming in. Zealot ready to go. Neeb is not expanding, right? He knows. He knows what to expect here from uThermal. And yeah, Marauders. Alrighty then, man. This is a... You thought you'd be ready for this. But no. This reminds me so much of Wings of Liberty, where you'd get this. The Marauder Rush with Concussive Shell, and the Marauders would just kite and kite and kite all day. I think they just had Concussive Shell by default back in the day. It might have been just the beta. But it also could have been a little bit later into the actual release, and they were so good. They were so good. Instant slow, and they would just kite all day long. All right, so Stalker checking around, trying to see where is my stuff. The answer is... Oh, there we go. Oh, it's done. Concussive Shell is done. Yeah, bam. Goodbye, Stalker. Flaming bits of red falling down. What is... Neeb's getting a second shield battery. He's got a Stalker. He's pulling the probes. All right, here we go. It takes forever to kill. Actually, this shield battery might be a really great thing for Neeb, because the Marauders hit hard, but they hit slow, right? So they hit slow, and then the shield battery heals up, and then they hit slow, and the shield battery heals up, and the probes are pulled. Right, the shield battery's out of energy already. This one is. There's two, though. The second one proving very nice. The good force field. And actually, Marauders going down. They can't run away from this place. And look at the healing power. And the Marauder's dead. Wow. And uThermal's out. uThermal calling the GG. His one Marauder buddy comes up here, shows up late, says, "What? Where did you get? Oh, you guys are all dead. I'm done. I'm done." Wow. What a ridiculous, ridiculous hold there by Neeb. Well, that worked against Reapers too. I don't know. I feel like Reapers are more difficult. uThermal going for the very, very interesting play of the Marauder Concussive Shell Rush. They didn't have the blue. Yeah, I don't think the blue was added. There's supposed to be a blue trail on the attacks if they have Concussive Shell, but it's not present here. So I wonder if that just made it in the final 4.0, not the Homestory 4.0. Yeah, that was nice. That was great. All right, fantastic job from Neeb. Redeeming Protoss players everywhere with this final game in the short games compilation from Falcon Paladin, and that's going to be it from me. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button. hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, all at /FalconPaladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.